Hi, I'm Brady Meeson, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act, also known as the FCPA. What is the FCPA? The FCPA is an act passed by the Congress in 1977 to help regulate businesses in the United States. The FCPA consists of two parts, the first being foreign affairs of businesses, and the second financial records and internal controls in businesses. Financial affairs means offering anything of value to foreign officials as a means of bribery to gain unfair advantage in your business. The second part refers to financial records and internal controls. Internal controls are rules and procedures within an organization to help assure ethical behavior. We need to educate ourselves and others on the FCPA. But how do we do that? First, we need to start by understanding how our company is involved in foreign affairs. We can ask ourselves questions like, what type of business do we do outside the United States? Do we do our business through our own employees, through an agent, or through a third party? Do we need a permit to sell our products or services overseas? And many other questions that we need to find answers to. We need to educate our employees on the actual corruption risks that are taking place today. There are many examples. We need also to educate our employees on how and where our company is doing business. They should understand the procedures of business overseas so that when any red flags arise, they can solve them immediately or get them fixed immediately before a violation of the FCPA occurs. The next important part, is to create effective internal controls in your group or organization. I've come up with 5 steps that will help you to have effective internal controls. The first step is segregating accounting duties. An example of this is having different people for different jobs, like different people for receiving payments, recording them in the financial records, and depositing these payments at the bank. The second step is to establish a board of directors and audit committees. These groups will help ensure that financial records are being done properly and ethically. The third step is to manage the company with a wide span of control. This means not having a few managers, but many people that have control in the company. This will help avoid the few managers of a company to be corrupt or to do things unethical that are not according to the regulations of the FCPA. The fourth step is to implement sound IT controls. These IT controls will help a company to avoid human errors and to risk misstatements on the financial records. The final step is to document the plan. You need to make sure that everyone knows and understands the controls and how they apply to them. The consequences for violating the FCPA can be very severe. I will give you 2 examples. The first example is that of BAE Systems. BAE Systems knowingly made false statements to government agencies. This obviously is a violation of the FCPA, and for that reason they were found guilty, and this company was fined $400 million. Ouch. The next example is that of Terra Telecommunications Corp. 2 co-owners of this company found themselves owing clients over $400,000 in other countries. These co-owners didn't know what to do, so they decided to make side payments and bribes to foreign officials so that they could receive lenience on their debt and keep the business with the companies overseas. These men were sentenced to many years in prison because they were found guilty of violating the FCPA. In conclusion, it's easy to see how crucial it is to understand and educate ourselves on the FCPA. We just need to do it. Educating is vital, and implementing Our effective internal controls will help ensure that we follow the rules and regulations of the FCPA. It's better to prepare and prevent now rather than to risk problems in the future.